Hi guys, doing a bit of a pull apart today. I want to show you what's inside a cassette tape. When you look at factories and how they make these things, they never show you how they make the actual tape inside, the plastic and what goes inside of it. So I'm going to show you by pulling it apart. You'll see video tubes of all the tape making and how they put the tape on. They don't really go into detail on how they put the tape on these reels inside. So I'm just going to pull all these screws out and show you what goes on inside here. So when they put the tape inside it, they actually start with the clear tape, and the clear tape goes on both ends. So I'll show you this in a second. So just here we go. I'll take it apart very carefully because I want the insides to stay. So there's nothing on there. You can see the inside of that. So this is a plastic sleeve that sits in there, and there's the tape. So this red stuff here, not only is, sometimes it's not red, sometimes it's clear, sometimes it's got writing on it. This one, he's got the metal piece in there. There's that's a buffer that the tape runs up against on the behind. And there's the plastic wheel, cog, however you want to call it. And that's where that leader tape is pushed in. So this one's pushed in with a tiny little plastic bar. Some are actually got a clip inside. So that plastic is actually hooked up. And right now it is, but it's hooked up to the tape. So you see that? That's where the magnetic tape starts. So you can see on the back of it. But when they make the cassette, before they put the tape on, that tape is actually hooked up to this side, right there, and the other cog. And what they do is they pull this leader tape out, they sever it, then they add in the tape that has the songs and that on it. So it's very interesting on how they make the tape. So that tape there is actually a clear tape when it first starts. And they put a slurry on it, and that slurry is very, very fine. So you can see how glossy it is. See the shine to it. Now, so when they put that slurry on, it's only on one side, so it coats it on the one side, and it's magnetic, so it's ferrous. And you can actually scrape some of that off. If you put that tape down on a hard surface, you can scrape the magnetic covering off it. So the slurry goes through a machine, but it doesn't come out glossy like that. It actually comes out quite dull, and then it gets pressed through a presser at a ridiculous amount of pressure, and which squishes that, and then it polishes it through stainless steel wheels. So then they reel it all on, and so that they'll put all the music on to one massive reel. So if you YouTube other videos that people have got, the factories, you'll see that the reels aren't this big. They are enormous, and they might do, I have no idea how many cassettes they would probably do. But this one here looks to be around a 90-minute cassette, which is 45 on each side. So the head will pick up one side of the tape, and then it will pick up the other side. It's really cool how it works. So there's the inside of a cassette if you've never seen one before. Where the other side, we'll take this out, it has two little spindle wheels on each corner, so one on each corner. You can actually take them out, and we get a clear shot of that. See, it's a little plastic wheel where the tape runs along, and there's one on the other side as well. And then again, plastic sleeve, and then there's the outer cover. So I wanted to show you that because I haven't seen much of it on eBay, but you can I'll rip all this off. You can push that little wheel out, and see there's the leader tape on the other side. So that leader tape is quite long, so you can imagine it's double the length of that. If you zoom out a bit, so double the length of that, and then there they just splice it in. So you can see that one hasn't been spliced in properly. You can get a Not going to focus for me, but you can see how it's off center. But that's how they splice it in. So it still stayed there. Let's see if we can pull it apart. We'll just give it a pull, and it just stretches. So can you see the clear tape? So I don't know if you can just see the clear tape. Just see if we can focus on this. It's not going to focus for me. There's too much going on. Okay, so anyway, that's a pain in the butt. I wanted to get that focused. It won't focus. Okay, anyway, there's a clear there. Let's see if we can get it in my nail. Come on, can you click on that again, please? We're just trying to get this to focus in for you. Right. So you should be able to see some clear tape there. I've stretched the ferrous slurry off it now, so that you can see the original tape was clear. Anyway, there it is. So enjoy. So now you know what all this. This used to be a bit of a fad. I don't know why it's not focusing. Back in the 80s and 90s, people used to pull these things apart and stream it all over the place. So it used to be quite a mess. But yeah, there it is, inside a cassette tape. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you later.